there's been a lot of talk about me losing weight. First of all, I appreciate you guys laid off. I didn't lose the weight. I know exactly where it is. Marc's holding it for me. He's gonna pass it on to somebody else. It's like Fat Tom Cruise, right? Before that, you were just Tom Cruise. No, you weren't. Before that, you were hot. Anyway, the next guy coming to the stage, I don't know him super well. We're Facebook friends. He talks a lot about food, which is cool, because I'm a mammal and I eat. That's important. Lawrence Weidman, is that right? There you go.
I like the record to state that Ted friended me. What an event, huh?
Yeah.
Basement in the fucking Lower East Side under a dive bar and mismatched fucking folding chairs. Really blew it out for this one, huh? Well, celebrating Marc was the best thing we could all come up with for tonight. And the sign up for the group suicide starts right after I get off stage. Speaking of people who should probably kill themselves, Ted Ahmed, everybody! Ted Ahmed. You know, most of you may not know his real name is actually Arif Ahmed. And you know, I'm a little surprised to see you here tonight because I thought Homeland Security deported you like years ago. The truth is, I'd rather convert to Islam than hear your act again. You're like the comedy arm of ISIS. Watching you perform is so bad, people just behead themselves. Marc, hey buddy.
How you doing?
Looking sharp, kid. I like it. Sneakers and suit. Someone's been reading GQ. Good work, buddy. Marc, you've changed a lot over the years. You've gone from fat to skinny, from a class clown to having your own comedy act, and still, after 15 years, the only thing worth remembering about you, you have a hot sister. Yeah. It's not going to be awkward up here at all for the next 5 minutes. Marc, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Moving to a new city is never easy. Making new friends, also hard. Especially when your best jokes are about your dad buying you underwear and having explosive diarrhea as you say. Gotta come up with something new. God, for fucking Christ's sake, please. To spare Ann at the very least, Jesus. Alright, now Marc, you're moving to a new city, on a new coast with big aspirations, and I have the utmost faith that you will fail. I mean, you're going to a city with no job and legalized marijuana. The deck is stacked against you. Munchies is not a job profession, my friend. My God. But, you know, I see you working in a weed dispensary within like a month. Easily.
Really?
I mean, come on, they're gonna love you there. You could be the in-house comedian and everybody's gonna think you're great because it takes industrial strength drugs to find you funny. Trust me. And your Marc's girlfriend, thank you, the world thanks you, it's a good deed, you know, mitzvahs every single day. But, you know, and I bet you just can't wait to get home from your new job in this new city and walk through the door of your new place and see him in his underwear surrounded by used tissues with an empty jar of your face cream. Something to look forward to say the least. But you know, you really chose. You chose a winner! You chose a winner! He's a champion! Yeah! I mean, his best skills are eating, drinking, and masturbating. Who wouldn't want to start a new life with him?
You?
No. Truly though, Marc, you're a great guy. You know my brother, I've been a good friend to him for a long time, and I had the pleasure of becoming your friend as we all got a little bit older. And I probably wouldn't be up here or have ever done stand-up in the last year or so if it wasn't for you. So thank you. I'm going to miss you. I'm looking forward to visiting you again.
All right, I'm just going to keep this moving. Not going to comment on some of the slights made against me. At all. Next, we got a lady here to talk about Marc, which means we're gonna have to move this chair back a little bit because of the restraining order. We're gonna let it slide?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Alyssa in Paris.
God, Ted, by the way, I mean, you seem to have a lot of concern about us thinking you have a bomb in your shoe, but don't worry, by this point, I think we're all pretty comfortable with you bombing. I speak for everyone there. Thank you for introducing me as a female comic, but why didn't you do the same? We already had one come up here, Kevin. Recently came out as a lesbian. That's incredible. Big round of applause. God, Marc, thanks for having us. I feel like we've all already learned so much just being here. We learned Justin Kappa has some more jokes. Wow! Oh my God! Yep, he's been doing it for a year today, so you can imagine. Right? Oh God. Okay, Marc, it's so sad to be here saying goodbye to you for the 18th time this week. God, you guys, are you all included in this Google Doc? Oh my God. Jesus. Oh God. Anyway, Marc, he's such a great guy. He hosts this mic, and there's this guy who comes to the mic all the time. He's like an old guy, and he like tells these stories. He's terribly unfunny. Is he here? He's here, whatever, quit. But if he's not here, he was drunk the other day and came up to Marc after his mic and was just like, "Hey, Marc, I just want to let you know you're reaching capacity." And Marc was like, "What do you like? Do you mean for the mic? What do you?" He like leans in closer. We can all hear, and he's like, "No, I'm talking about your weight." I was like, "Dude, that's a super rude thing to say." Like, he's only in his second trimester. You gotta bring this baby to full term. We got a long way to go. No, I don't think Marc's fat. I think it's just he's still trying so hard to make skinny jeans work for him. Oh God. They're not even skinny jeans, they're just his old Jenkos. That was thrown into. Oh God, no. You're not fat. Everyone's doing these fat jokes. You're not fat, you have like a few pounds to shed. But I know how hard that might be for you, considering how difficult it was to shed those 4 minutes off of the Art Cafe mic. Oh my God. Oh God. Comics who had never even been were just like, "Fine, just make it 4 minutes." Everyone wants 4 minutes. Oh God. Yeah, so anyway, we've all been going to these events this week. I can't even believe, I went to a C-rated Chinese food restaurant. It was a C. That's the things I do for you. Like, we're gonna still be doing events for you when you come back. Wait, he's already back. Yeah, no, we still have go-karting. We still have to go-kart for you. It's like, Marc, you didn't have to leave for us to hang out with you. You could have just asked. Is that what this is about? You could have asked us. We would have hung out. We would have gone out to dinner. Anne's like, "No, I'll step in, honey. I'll get your friends to come to some things. I'll pretend to move west. We'll do a whole thing." Very supportive. Very, very supportive. Man, I didn't know this. Mr. Schechter, you're a bodybuilder? Or is that right, or is that wrong? Or you lift weights, or did someone give me this information?
It's an embellishment.
It's an embellishment. Maybe you work out and stuff?
You were a fitness freak.
You're a fitness freak.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe I heard they used to call me Adonis.
Adonis?
What? What's his nickname in college?
Adonis?
The Adonis.
Okay. I'm just picturing Donis, whom we all know.
Oh, Dennis.
Dennis? Okay. It's a little inside baseball. It's a little Okay, small. The comments in the crowd. Okay. Anyway, you lifted weights, which is, you know, it makes sense. It's fitting because Mark, as well, he runs the light. Oh God. Woo. Okay. What else? Do I have anything else before I go? Yeah, I think you know, I'm happy to be taking. Jess and I are taking over the mic at our cafe, which is exciting, but also scary because the last time that Marc ran a mic in this town, it closed the business right down. No longer, Atlantic Co. is shut down, out of business. So we'll try to do try to keep it alive for you. But I'm nervous for you. I'm nervous for you to go. This is a big change because I think all of us, we know how hard transitions can be for Marc. Oh God, no. Everyone set it up here. I think like the people that are up here, we really wouldn't be here without you. It's like incredible. That mic really felt like home to all of us, and it's not going to feel the same without you here. But it means a lot. You brought us all together, and we'll be out to Seattle soon to visit you. We're going to miss you a lot. Thanks, guys.
Move this along. I don't really know the next guy, so can't really say much about him, which is great because he probably won't make fun of me too much. It's the roast of Marc Schechter, guys. I am not moving to Seattle yet. Michael Green.
Definitely no ISIS jokes gonna go down right here. That was intense, Lawrence. I like it a lot, though. Oh man. So, 1 second, please. Okay. So I'm sure most of you have been to some way, shape, or form seen Marc perform. I've been there from the beginning where he was fucking terrible. He was god awful. And one story that he kept saying, and I'm sure the audience was just like, what the fuck, why is he saying this shit? It's just infamous, what Lauren said before, was when he was at Shea Stadium, he shat himself. And everyone's like, that's kind of funny because shitting yourself is funny, but when you hear it 100 times, you're just like, alright, enough's enough, my man, stop doing that. Anyway, it's kind of fitting that we're here today because friends and family are here to essentially shit all over you. And unfortunately, I know too many details about you and your life because I've known this kid since I'm in 4th grade. So, me and him started out a little testy. He was a fat asshole. In all honesty, I was like a nice little Jewish boy, and this kid would just berate me. And then as puberty kicked in, and I used to kick the shit out of him, we started the love that we have now. So, I'm gonna channel my inner 6th grader. I'm gonna fuck you up right now. Okay, so one thing Marc doesn't get enough credit for, stereotypically, females are the ones that fake orgasm. Marc is just about the only male that I know on a consistent basis as a young kid to fake bust from getting a hand job. Granted, hand jobs suck, but when you're young, you're pretty excitable. And you would think that there would be no problem, but not one, but 2 different girlfriends, there's that issue for. I guess that's what happens when you get hand jobs with people that have special needs. And also a nice little segue with that is, running joke amongst our friends is he used to have this pet otter. And we always like, yo, Marc definitely slams this shit. Yeah, shut up. He definitely slams it. You'll have your chance to go back at it. Anyway, he had this thing forever. We always joked about him definitely slamming it. And you know what? Later on in life, I got some kind of like, some validation that actually might have happened. And the reason being is after he graduated college, long before you, he traded in and upgraded his otter for a fleshlight. So I'm assuming there was a big upgrade in that respect. I've never done both, but you could tell everyone. Okay. Alright. Mark also alluded to this a good amount during his stand-up. He always talked about how it was difficult growing up in the shadow of Allie. Beautiful, intelligent, well-liked, complete opposite of what the fuck you were when you were little. But there's one thing Mark did have that Allie didn't have. And that would be double D's. These kids were fucking amazing. Like the closest thing that I can compare him to, like right now, would be Kate Upton. Except you're not hot. Back then you were not hot. And you weren't famous. But all the girls were envious that were developed and were like, oh yeah, I want some of that good shit.
Right.
I grew up playing sports with him. He was pretty good at stuff. He was definitely good at baseball. He made good contact with the ball. Except like normal people would get like, you know, a double or a triple from a hit. This kid would routinely, no matter where the ball was, to get thrown out at first. Because he was slow and fat as shit. Oh, okay. But the real sport Mark wanted to aspire to, but he just honestly was just very unfortunate at, was basketball. And that was like kind of right after college. I would play with him, and I played basketball and I could play, but like it was just funny to see him try to go at it. He was like terrible. And watching Mark playing basketball is comparable to kind of like an autistic kid having sex for the first time. So like terrible. Yeah. Okay, so we all know, as stated before, the real reason that he's moved into Seattle. Obviously, Ann got an awesome job. Congratulations, by the way. I haven't got a chance to. Sorry before I'm never doing that. Whatever. What should we call it? But obviously, as mentioned before, Mark is a huge fucking pothead. And honestly, he's been looking for greener pastures it was either between Colorado or Washington, and you've been plotting this out for a while. So who are you kidding with that? But what's actually interesting is I was actually one of the first people to ever witness Mark get high. We hotboxed my car, and it was like a bunch of our friends, and like this kid was fucking tripping. He was just like, I'm melting, there are aliens over there, like all this shit. And meanwhile, when we get inside, he keeps like talking, rambling on and shit like that, and we're just like, dude, shut the fuck up, we're trying to watch Planet Earth, like shut up. You give him some Cheetos, and then Cartman over here was like so happy with his cheese cubes. And also another thing was that when he visited our buddy in Ohio, he hit a bong and kind of went too much in, I guess, the wrong pipe, and he tried running to the bathroom and ended up throwing up everywhere. So it's funny to see the evolution of this newbie, amateur, rookie to where he is now. Respect. Well, Mark, I guess it's time to start this new phase of your life. The first 26 years were kind of a struggle. You kind of sucked at sports, you did shitty in school, you failed as a comic, according to all your comic friends. And you even sucked at coming when you were fucking 14 years old when you should have been doing that all the way. But anyway, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, but look on the bright side. There's nowhere but up you can go, my friends. And worst case scenario, you have an amazing set of tits. Anyway, I fucking love you. You're my best friends. And I'm very sad to see you go. I know you and Anna are going to have an awesome time in Seattle. And I can't wait to visit. So,